Okay, we'll see how this goes. Just got a Victron Smart Solar MMPT solar controller. It's a 100 volt 20 amp one. I bought it to use with house panels, just because it can take the higher voltage. I will get wiring sorted out one day, but yeah, these solar blankets. I was just having a look out of interest and one night, and I noticed them on eBay for $80 with a PMW regulator and cable and everything, and for $80, and I thought they were worth a shot. Now, in an ideal world, I'd like to throw it up on top of the Bimini, but it weighs 5 kilo. Should have done this at the dock at Boom Camp, but because I was planning to poke into the shore, I didn't really want the canopy up. Right. That should work okay. I'm worried about the weight on top, but it seems okay. I'm in the shade here, but yeah, my battery's down. 7.7 amp hours I've consumed. Check the solar controller. Love this Victron gear. I've got it in my van as well. I should produce some 12 watts, but I'm in the shade. There we go, 33, 38, 39. Yeah, we'll push off and get out in full sun and see what she does. It was meant to be a 200 watt blanket, but as with cheap Chinese gear, yeah, but I can't really expect that. I'll be happy with 100, 120, but laying flat isn't really the best, but so if I could get 100 watts, I'd be impressed. Oh, here we go. I was on 101 just as I looked around. Now 93. Oh no, that's good. I ended up buying the one, and then did calculations for the size of the panels to make sure they added up to the right amount. It turns out there's just over 1 square metre of panels on them, which should give 150, 200 watts in an ideal world. That's whacking 4.8 amps into my battery. So, excellent. like the idea was to, like as I said, I bought 2 of them, but not being sure how they were going to go. I only brought one with me because I thought the second one I could always lay out on the front there, or when I camp at night, sit them both out if I'm doing a lot with the electric motor. And in the van to recharge the electric motor. 117 watts, 118, 119. Oh no, I'm happy with that. For 80 bucks, it's I won't use the P&W pulse width modulated cheap solar controllers, but they're handy to have around the place for spares. This Victron gear, when I installed the 7515 Victron solar controller in my van, I just got so much more power out of my panels. I'd previously used a PWN one, and there's an MPPT controller built into my projector DC to DC charger, but that was always a bit flaky. But so I shifted to the Victron gear, and it's been great. 122 watts, which pretty much laying flat, is slightly tilted back towards the sun. Oh, that's bloody awesome. It's always a gamble with cheap solar panels, because at times you'll order one that's meant to be, say, 1.5 metres square, and you'll get something that's like 1.5 feet square. And most sellers overstate their specs wildly. Even a lot of Aussie places like Outback's Camping and that. And Kings used to, but I think they had so many complaints through the ACCC, they've sorted themselves out a bit. But I wouldn't normally buy blankets because they do tend to be a bit inefficient compared to rigid panels, but for in here it's ideal. And yeah, especially for the lake fishing, to have that one on the roof would be going to be great. Yeah, 125 watts, 7 amps into the battery. Oh no, there's 7 amps out the panel, so yeah, 9 amps into the battery. Right. Wouldn't mind the rear straps, I wouldn't mind putting diagonally just to get a bit more stability, but we'll look at that later.